The IRS blew up conservative groups when it targeted Tea Party, tax-exempt Tea Party organizations back in 2010 before the election. But with new revelations from WikiLeaks exposing more pay-to-play, why isn't the IRS investigating the Clinton Foundation? Tom Fitton is the president of Judicial Watch. He joins us right now. Tom, good morning to you.
Good morning.
One of the things we learned from WikiLeaks was Doug Band, who is Bill Clinton's body man, put out a 12-page memo talking about the Clinton Foundation and Teneo and stuff like that, and made it pretty clear that the Clinton Foundation was pretty much just a pay-for-play way for the Clintons to personally get rich. Why hasn't the IRS gone after the Clinton Foundation?
Well, that's a good question. There's no public information that's taken place. But there is public information. The Justice Department is protecting the Clinton Foundation. There's a real scandal going on right now, which is the Clinton Foundation and Hillary Clinton are being protected by the Justice Department and the FBI from any serious investigation. FBI agents were told to stand down. The Justice Department denied access to emails and subpoenas and grand jury opportunities and witness interviews by the Justice Department. So you've got interference in the Clinton Foundation investigation. Right now there's a cover-up going on within the Obama Justice Department and the FBI about what the Clinton Foundation's been up to and these pay-to-play scams, which have been confirmed essentially by WikiLeaks, and we've been exposing for almost a year at Judicial Watch.
Sure. Apparently, FBI agents, field agents, are going to their bosses, hey, we got plenty of stuff on the Clinton Foundation, let us loose, let's go after it. And the Department of Justice is saying, no, just hold your horses, there's no there. And so people over at the FBI are getting steamed about that. But this is reminiscent of back in 2010 when the IRS teamed up with the Department of Justice to tamp down these conservative groups, isn't it?
That's an underreported aspect of the IRS scandal, which is the Justice Department reached out to the IRS and said, how is it we can prosecute the very groups you're suppressing? And Lois Lerner and the IRS sent the FBI every IRS file on 501c4 groups, these tax-exempt groups, and the FBI improperly had those files and had to turn them over. They wanted to go after donors.
Sure.
They were thinking of creative ways to put Obama's opponents in jail, and this is the same Justice Department that is looking the other way on the Clinton Foundation.
Why do you think they're doing that?
Because they're terribly politicized, and they want to use the tools of the Justice Department to punish enemies and reward friends. The conservative movement, Tea Party groups are seen as enemies, and the Hillary Clinton, obviously, the nominee for the Democratic Party for president, is seen as a friend, and they're going to protect her and subvert the rule of law to do so.
Sad commentary, what's going on down in Washington, D.C. Tom, thank you very much for joining us on this Tuesday.
You're welcome, Steve.